President Trump wrote on his social media account, "There is no allegation in the indictment that any American was a knowing participant in this illegal activity." Russia's foreign minister described the US indictment of 13 as just blabber. Our correspondent Julia Lyubova in Moscow brings us more on Russia's response to the indictment.
When the news first broke on Friday night, the Foreign Ministry's spokeswoman Maria Zakharova wrote on Facebook dismissing the indictment as absurd. And also on Saturday we heard from Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. He was speaking at the Munich Security Conference in Germany. And let's have a listen to what he had to say about it.
You know, I have no reaction at all, because one can publish whatever one wants. We see how accusations, statements, allegations multiply. So until we see the facts, everything else is just blather. I beg your pardon for not a really diplomatic wording.
And that's the general tone in Moscow, to dismiss the indictment and to say, where is the evidence? Another person, Andrei Kutsi, who's a presidential envoy for international information security, he was quoted in the Russian media as saying that there are no official claims, no proof of this, that's why it's just children's statements. And we've also been hearing from some of the people named in the indictment. One of them, Yevgeny Prigozhin, is a Russian businessman based in St. Petersburg. He denied any involvement in the US election, and he was quoted as saying, "The Americans are impressionable people. If they want to see the devil, let them see him." But he said that he wasn't upset to be named on that indictment. Another person also named was Mikhail Buchik, and he said that the US justice system is unfair. Well, 13 Russian nationals altogether have been named, and 3 Russian entities. 2 of them belong to Yevgeny Prigozhin, that's Concord Management and Concord Catering. And the third company, called the Internet Research Company, also known as the Troll Factory, that's believed to, Yevgeny Prigozhin is believed to have funded it. Well, Prigozhin is a friend of Vladimir Putin, and he has been friends of him since the 1990s. And Prigozhin is known as Putin's chef, because his catering business in the past used to host Putin's dinners with foreign dignitaries. And the others are thought to be linked to that Internet Research Company. It's not immediately clear what will happen to those people named on the indictment, but it's not very likely that Russia will arrest any of them, and there is no extradition treaty between Russia and the United States. Julia Lyubova, CGTN, Moscow.